Hey dudes, how's it going? Just coming at you with another video here. Um, Now this video is kind of like a current events video going on. And if you're wondering what the current event is, well, yesterday morning, well, yesterday because, yesterday was the 8th and it's the 9th, obviously. I swear it is where I'm at. But that doesn't matter really, I guess. Um, Yesterday, I found out that, this is in the Tokusatsu universe, by the way. I found out that the Super Sentai, uh, our current Super Sentai, soon to be past Super Sentai because it's about to end. This show anyway. Jun Sentai Kyoryuger. Um, Found out that it's going to become the Power Rangers next year, in 2015. Here's the kicker, though. Uh, the Super Sentai that preceded it, Tokume Sentai Gokaiger. I think I pronounced that first word correctly. Um, appears it's being skipped altogether. Now, uh, that news spread like wildfire over Facebook and all. I think in general anyway. But just like I said, it spread like wildfire. It's gotten a lot of mixed feelings on it, and I'd like to share it with you, people, my thoughts on it. Now I guess in one sense, it kind of sucks that from what it appears, we're not gonna get Go Busters because, and also from my understanding, Go Busters, as far as like fan reception, it didn't do all that great. Now, mind you, I didn't watch it. Don't ask me why. Well, don't ask me how I can come up with an explanation why I didn't. But now I've found myself watching Sentai. I was when Kyoryuger started a year ago. Um, but yeah, like I said, as far as fan reception, it's generally considered to be a disappointment. Of course, that's not to say that there aren't people who don't like it. I'm sure there are. But, like I said, it would have been cool to see it upload, see how it would have done as a Power Ranger show, and just because fans thought it was shitty, doesn't mean it couldn't have made a good Power Ranger show. But at the same time, it's kind of interesting that they chose to just bypass Go Busters and do Kyoryuger. Now, Saban Brands. I know it's kind of getting been, has been getting a bit of flack because of his apparent attempt to bring the nostalgia factor back in the show since he got back. Now, I guess that's, in a way, that's kind of a double-edged sword. You kind of understand, in the sense that he's trying to make, for the younger fans, you don't know what older fans such as myself grew up on. You can kind of understand that he's just trying to bring a little bit of awareness back to it. But at the same time, I can understand some people's complaints that he's kind of relying too much on the nostalgia. And I will agree that he should be a bit more creative, and not just milk off the nostalgia, not just constantly bring back the whole Mighty Morphin nostalgia. And speaking of which, I call bullshit on the whole idea that just because we're using a dinosaur show instead of like Go Busters, that immediately people are going to jump the gun and say, oh, he's just using more nostalgia, MMPR nostalgia because dinosaurs. I call bullshit. Granted, given Saban Brand's current track records with MMPR and nostalgia, and based on what we have so far in Power Rangers, just because he's done that with the past doesn't automatically mean that we're gonna do it with this. And maybe you actually will be a little creative and do something with it, and not just milk with the nostalgia. And so for that, I call bullshit. And even more so, just because it's dinosaurs and Saban brands equals nostalgia, MMPR nostalgia. I got a question. When we had Dino Thunder 10 years ago, back in 2004, why didn't we complain about it then? I mean, granted, I know Facebook wasn't as big as it is now, because that's the year it was created. And Power Rangers was still under Disney at the time. But putting those two aspects aside, and even today, why don't we criticize Dino Thunder for nostalgia because it's dinosaurs, as 5 of the original colors: white, black, blue, yellow, red. And to top it all off, we got Tommy. And he was actually a Power Ranger in that season. Because, in that season he was the Black Ranger. Even today, why are we not criticizing it? But yeah. So just because we're using a dinosaur show plus Saban brands equals nostalgia, bullshit. That's just a lame ass excuse just to criticize and harp on it. But yeah, just and a Dino Charge too. It's kind of an interesting name, I mean, hell, I just hope that given Saban brand's penchant for using the word super for every second season of the Power Rangers show they end up making, like hopefully he won't use Saban the word super. But given Saban brand's penchant for using said word, it wouldn't be at all surprising. It's kind of interesting too. You have to wonder, will they be doing the same thing like they did with Super Mega Force, and where you primarily using the suits from Goseiger, but also using Gokai suits? Will they will they do the same thing, like use the Kyo suits, but also use the suits from Go Busters? I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. Given how many Rangers are on the Kyoryuger team, I doubt it. But we'll see. And let's Go Busters and all. Maybe I think a rumor has it to Ranger Crew. Excuse me. A rumor to I think, according to a possible rumor from Ranger Crew, I think, don't quote me on this. I think they could be pulling an Alien Ranger like they did with the Go Busters, like they did back in the 90s, where we know who the Power Rangers were and all. Of course, there was the Alien Ranger from the planet of Aquitar, or the Alien Rangers that they were using the Kaku Ranger suits, those Power Rangers. Although, given how large the Kyoryuger team is, that's kind of up in the air, too. And the thing is, too, you have to wonder, how could Saban get away with skipping Go Busters? Because the reason we got the suits from Goseiger is because he was, by contract, he was obligated to not skip a Sentai. So how could he get away with this? With skipping Go Busters. Then again, you have to call that into question as far back as in the 90s, because Die Ranger and Kaku Ranger was not fully adapted, because Power Rangers was adapted from the Sentai show Kyoryuger Sentai Zyuranger. But then again, it's not Saban's first attempt uh, to get a hold of Sentai to become Power Rangers, because he tried it with I think Bioman, definitely Jetman, and I think he's been trying as far back as Sun Vulcan. I think, but he actually managed to get his hands on Zyuranger, and as far as Dai and Kaku, they're not fully adapted. Well, we got the monsters, the mecha, and partial footage of it, and one time he became the White Ranger, he got the Kyoryuger, so the Sixth Ranger, from when he was the White Ranger. He got all that, and then same deal for Kaku Ranger. Well, we got primarily the mecha and the footage, while still maintaining the 5 Zyuranger suits and 1 Dai Ranger suit. However, towards the end, when we got the Alien Rangers, they actually got to use the Kaku Ranger suits. My guess is I think maybe Saban was testing the waters with how people would feel about the whole suit change, and then I think it was pretty good. They liked it, and hence probably why we got Zeo. But like I said, with Kaku, we actually got the suits. Unlike Dai Ranger, where we only got one of them. Yeah, so. But like I said, how could they have gotten away with skipping Go Busters? There's a good question. No, it is very much possible that maybe they are doing something with Go Busters that, as of now, we do not know about. But that's yet to be confirmed or denied, because the news just broke like yesterday. Yeah, so I don't know. That's maybe all I have to say about it. And it's just you had to wonder about all this, and just I guess the big question is what's up? What's up with all this? Well, like I said, we're just as soon as find out, because like I said, the news just broke like yesterday. So, but I don't know. I guess that's really all I have to say on the matter, and I guess just share me your thoughts in the comment section. And if you do a video response, I'd like to, I would say, give me a video response if you want, and I'd like to know about it too, since they don't have the video response button thing anymore. But you know what I mean. Just if you want to do a video response sharing your thoughts based on this video, yeah. So anyway, I guess all that said, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.